Coach Coach Julie here with my awesome client, Amy. We are doing a client interview today. Which I think we're live, right? I really hope we're live right now.
It shows live on my screen, so.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're live. Okay, yeah, we are live. We're definitely live. I see it on the Facebook group now. Okay, just wanted to make sure before we go through all of this. Yeah, Coach Julie here with Amy. I'm gonna hand it over to Amy and let her introduce herself really quickly before we kind of really dive into this interview.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm 43. I'm from Northern New York. I'm a registered nurse, and there we go. That's who I am.
Perfect. That was great. Amy, how you've been working with me for a while now. I can't remember how long, but you've been working with me for what, like
Since December, I believe it was. Yeah.
Yeah, quite a while now. And you have had wonderful progress. So if you don't mind, can you tell us what was your health like before you started working with the Fit and Fulfill team? Where were you at?
Before I started with you guys, my health was not really the best. I was exercising every day, probably maybe over exercising, but my eating was horrible. My diet was horrible and my eating choices were horrible. So I had quit smoking about 3 years ago and put on a ton of weight from that. And I was just miserable. I was miserable.
Yeah, just not enjoying life, not where you wanted to be, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got you. So that kind of led you to seeking out some help. And we're so glad that you did, because that brought you to finding us. So since joining the Fit and Fulfill team, how has your life changed and how has your health changed since joining us?
So life-wise, I feel so much better. I have more energy. I'm happier. I'm in a better place. Health-wise, I have made better choices for the most part. Sometimes I do slip a little bit, but before I was of the mindset where, like, if I had one slip, it would totally derail me and I would just like go off the train. And now I'm like, okay, one bad day, tomorrow's a new day, get back on track and keep going with it. And your program is the one that I have actually the only program I've ever done that I've actually stuck with it, like really, really stuck with it, was really, really truthful with myself and with my tracking and like in my check-ins with you and stuff. And so it's been incredible. It's just been an incredible experience for me.
Heck yeah. Yeah. And I know, recently, like you had a couple days where you kind of things got a little um different. But you pulled yourself right back into the new habits that you've formed for yourself. And so, I think that speaks volumes for the work that you've put into this journey and the things that you've learned, to where you didn't allow yourself to fall back into those old habits. You've really like put work into forming new habits for yourself that support you progressing into the lifestyle that you want. So I definitely commend you for that. And it's been evident that things have changed for you, and that, you really do want this for yourself. And you've put in a lot of work to be able to support this new lifestyle, for yourself. So, yeah, definitely proud of you there. What has been the most helpful thing from this program that you feel like has led to your success?
I think a obviously like the one-on-one coaching, like to have you to do my check-ins every week, and the fact that it's so individualized, like like my weeks are, or my plan of attack, I guess, is based on me, like my life, my schedule, my progress, you know, my lack of progress. And I think the fact that it's I think that's why it's working, is because it fits me, and I'm not like having to eat like these weird foods that I don't like, or spending lots of money on all these supplements and stuff that I don't need. And I can still eat the food that I enjoy and still see progress. And that, I think, is like a big motivation for me to keep going,
Yeah,
if that
definitely.
makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. It's individualized, it's made for you. It's not like a one size fits all thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that is definitely important that people understand like everybody's journey is going to look different, and what works for you may not work for someone else. And having that individualized approach is really important for sure. So, yeah. Okay, so when you found us, found the FFT family, were you skeptical of joining us? And if you were, like what ultimately led you to making the decision of joining us?
Okay, so funny story with that. I came across FFT like a year and a half ago,
Mhm.
and followed the page for a little bit, and then emailed and got an appointment set up to speak with Jen. And then the day before I had my appointment, I chickened out, and I was like, no, 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 I'm not going to do this. And then like a year later, like a little less than a year later, somehow I came across the page again, and I started following it, and I started looking into it. And I was like, I don't know if I was just in the mindset that I was ready to do it, or if I was just like, you know, what do I have to lose? Why not give it a try? And the rest is history.
Look at you now.
I
Look at you now.
know.
It's just like cracked. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just have, like you said, you just have to be in the right mindset to be willing to invest in yourself and make those changes. As much as like we want to be able to do it for you and make these changes for you, you have to be in the right place in your life to do it. And so maybe that first time around, like that seed was planted, right? Like you knew
Mm.
about us, you're following us, but you just weren't quite there. So definitely glad that that second time around you know gave it a shot and you were like, all right, I'm
Me
ready, I'm
too.
gonna do it.
It was like one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Yeah,
Seriously.
heck yeah. It sounds like it was. And I think it has been too, because you've been an amazing client. You've made a lot of progress. And I just posted you on my Instagram story not too long ago, and then on my Instagram page as well, with your progress. And you've done amazing and had great results. So I definitely think it was one of those things where you just had to get there yourself, and now you've been unstoppable. So definitely, definitely happy you made that decision.
Hmm.
Okay, so who would you say that this program is for?
Honestly, like I think it's for anybody, like anybody who wants to lose weight, anybody who wants to get healthy, but to do it in the right way. I think, like, because I don't feel like it's too hard a program. And like we said before, it was individualized. So like if anybody wants to commit and do it, I think it's perfect. It's perfect for anybody,
Yeah.
anybody who's willing to put in the time and the effort and the so.
Yeah. Yeah. Just if you're ready for a change.
Mhm.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And can I just say, like, the first time I ever had to do my check-in photos and post them to you, like I was like petrified and terrified. And this group like you, and then like the whole community and the chats and stuff, everybody is so supportive and so encouraging. Like I don't feel scared to comment. I don't feel scared to share my stuff, because I know it's going to be received well, and I know it's going to be like appreciated, like I don't feel like I'm going to be shamed or whatever. And so there's comfort in within the group to be yourself, and to be true to yourself, and let your true self shine through.
I'm really glad you said that, because, I think that that's a really important part of any journey is community, and having that support. And, not only do you have the support of your coach, but you have the other coaches, and then of course the other women, not only on your coach's team, but all the other coaches' teams as well. And so it's just one really big supportive community. And, we bring that to the table, and it's really cool to see and know that you have that, support and accountability. So I'm definitely glad that you said that, and notice that, and take it. And not only that, but you take advantage of it. So it can be scary to submit pictures. It can be scary to be vulnerable with other people, but when you do it, and are open to it, I think it's also like a really beautiful thing, and really helpful as well. So
Yeah.
definitely glad you brought that up. All right. My last question is, what is one piece of advice that you have for someone that may be struggling to start their fitness journey?
I guess my advice would be to just do it, take it one day at a time. Just do it one day at a time. Know that you can do it, and it doesn't matter what it is you do, as long as you take that first step and you do, I guess, one, like make the choice to work out, make the choice to eat healthy, and then you just take it day by day. I think that's,
Yeah. I like that, one thing at a time, and then just do it like one small step at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like if you do it that way, you don't get overwhelmed. And I think that was one of my biggest issues before, was like, I was trying to do everything all at once. I was trying to make all these changes all at once, and I kind of got overwhelmed with it. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Right. Yeah. Then it just seems like, oh, this is too much, I can't do it. And it's easier to kind of shut down and not do it. So yeah, I definitely, that's great advice, Amy, for sure. And we definitely like to focus on smaller goals, and kind of build from those small goals and small habits and go from there. So I think that is definitely good advice. Well, is there anything else that you would like to add or share or say before we wrap up our interview this afternoon?
And I just think this is such a wonderful, wonderful program. And like, if there are people out there and they're even thinking about doing it, like, just make the call, like just sit down and have a call with Jen. And I mean, it really is life-changing. And I feel like that's kind of kooky to say it, but it really is life-changing, so don't be afraid to take that first step and reach out. So
hey, that first step could change your life, and it's not kooky at all. We're so glad that you did. And it's clients like you that keep this thing going, and we're happy to have you. And that's what we want to do, is change people's lives. I mean, that's what we're in business to do, and what we're here for. So we're definitely glad that you feel that way, and that you commit every day to wanting to continue to change your life and better yourself. So yeah, definitely thankful that I have the opportunity to coach you, and that you're committed to this process as well. So
me too. Yes,
definitely. Yay. All right, Amy. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. So I know you're off until this evening or afternoon, so something like that. So I'm going to let you get back to enjoying the beautiful weather that we have on the East Coast today. But yeah, thank you for doing this interview with me, and I hope everyone else has a great day as well. So yeah, that is everything. But let me know if you need anything. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. So bye.
Bye.